come to realize that the folly of trying to have a sailing channel when you live in eastern Ontario is a year like this we'll be lucky to get 4 or 5 months of sailing in. Our boat's still not in the water, so we have to find other stuff to do. The May 2-4 long weekend signals the kickoff to summer in much of Canada. After a winter that would make the free folk cringe, Kyle and I decided to head to Prince Edward County, a region known for its wineries, retirees, biking, breweries, and beaches. We're heading off on our first cycling, what are we going to call it? Adventure? Is it an adventure?
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza for our 25th wedding anniversary. Extravaganza. We're in Picton. Graveyard seems like an appropriate place to start. Well, we've been riding for 3 or 4 minutes. It's time for a break. We come across Birdhouse City. Here's our first legit stop. Black River Cheese. It's right on the side of the road, so how could you not stop?
Okay, Dave. Spinner.
Stand off.
Nice.
There's lunch. I must have told people back in the day that you were at the end of the bay, and if you kept going, you're a pooch. This beach has the best skipping stones I have ever seen. Let's look at this. This area of Lake Ontario has apparently the highest concentration of shipwrecks, and there's quite a bit of diving here, which I did not know until today. So we were thinking it would be fun to come back in the summer and do a dive, and then I looked it up and it's $550 a day. That's quite a bit more than the $25 we were paying in Roatan. So we rode past this cemetery on the way out to that point, but it's pretty old. United Empire Loyalists were families that left the US when they had the War of Independence in 1776. And many of them settled here in southern Ontario. They died in 1858, 1879. We have a nice view of the bay from here. I was just checking out some of the names to see if we could look them up. 1840s. So these people could have been definitely loyalists who left. The woman at the art barn said this is probably one of the best wineries around.
Half beater or? No, it's dry, but it's a new trend now. It just means making a white wine with skin contact. And when you keep it on the skins, the color of the wine can be even like orange or copper tinted, okay? So there's not much orange color on this. It's less than 10 days on the skin, but it's very rich and flavorful on the palate.
So here we are going down some seasonally maintained road. Oh shit, I'm gonna fall off my bike. That's what we need. Look at that, turkey vultures just waiting for us to fall off our bikes and die. Apparently they have cell reception here because Kyla just got a text. We had
Thanks for Rowan asking how far we'd gone. So I said 43, still going.
So we keep going slower and slower as the day goes on, and it's at the point where it's quite possible that we might not make it home alive.
We love you all.
The turkey vultures are circling. And this could be it. So, peace out. Well, it's a good thing there's no minimum speed. It must be my town, asshole. Day 2 was sunny and warm, so where else to ride but Sandbanks Provincial Park? Glaciers, crashing waves, and time have dumped a desert's worth of sand here on the shores of Lake Ontario, creating a world-class beach and Sahara-like dunes. Well, we thought we'd walk out to the end of the dunes, but as we came to the top, you could see that it was way farther than either of us really wanted to go. So screw it, we're heading back. Damn, it stinks right here. Be glad to get upwind of that. So now that railways have all but gone away, in Canada anyway, they have turned a lot of the rail beds into bike paths. So we've hooked up with this one so we don't have to go on the highway, which is a bonus. In order to cover more ground, we swapped the bikes for the car and made it into a proper afternoon road trip. After an exhausting drive of like 8 kilometers, we've stopped and got this flight of local ciders.
Look at how pretty that one is. They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That one is delicious. You can taste the honey.
as the weekend wound down, it turned out that we weren't the only ones looking to take the ferry home, so we bailed on the scenic route, took a U-turn and headed for the highway.